Is Winterville, North Carolina right for you?
We're going to put the 5 key lifestyle resources for you to consider. Now, if you look at the map of Eastern North Carolina, there's a specific town we're talking about here today, which is not Greenville. We love Greenville, and we talk about Greenville all the time. We are today talking about Winterville because this town has approximately 10,700 residents, and yet statistically, it's growing at 1,000 new residents every single year. That's absolutely not normal.
Exactly. Think about for a second, when a town of the 10,000 people adds 1,000 people a year, this is not just normal growth. This is like a movement. And so why this is happening?
Is it overflow from Greenville? Is it because you want to be close to the hospital? Or is there a distinct lifestyle that you can't get necessarily in Greenville? So this is what we're going to really do a deep dive with today. We're going to really look at the reasons people, and I'm going to give you the 5 we're going to look at deeply now. The commute, the community atmosphere, family safety, cost of living, and of course, access to the jobs. So that's what we're going to really talk about today, and you can understand why 1,000 people a year are moving to this area.
Exactly. Welcome back to our channel, Living in Greenville, and we are here. Me and my wife, Victoria Pinder, real estate agent expert who can help you to move and relocate to Greenville and Winterville, North Carolina every day, and we are here to help you.
So let's jump right back in. The first one is going to be the suburbs. Let's talk about the major thing, the location and the commute. When you're looking at the relocating, you're looking at the number one concern is how far from your job, what's the space you want. I don't want to spend so much time and money in my car. And Winterville is just south of Greenville, and it's where Greenville is the economic and cultural hub for the entire Eastern North Carolina. And because of this, and it's only 7 miles from Greenville, you're looking at a very, very quick, very fast way to get to Greenville to get to your job. And the data backs this up.
Exactly. The average commute time actually for Winterville, North Carolina residents is 23.4 minutes. And to put us in the perspective, the national average is 26 minutes. So living in Winterville, North Carolina is statistically more efficient than average American experience in different states.
Now you also have to understand the geography of Winterville itself, because there's 2 separate kind of personalities. The northern part of Winterville, which I'm not going to lie, we live in, blends seamlessly into Greenville's commercial scape. You wouldn't even know that you were actually in a different city. It's the northern sector. You have all the big stores, you have the shopping centers, and you don't even realize that you cross the line because literally it's across the street. And you can have access to everything. And now if you move a little bit more central and southern, the vibe is a little bit more traditional, a little bit more, you're getting a little bit more space, you're getting to the historic parts of the area. And it is just about 5-minute difference, closer to those 5 difference to where you can be closer to the amenities or 5 minutes away from the amenities. But that really kind of deepens the ties there.
Exactly. So here is the takeaway after my wife talked about northern part and central part of the Winterville. If you love the idea of a short, low stress commute to a city job, but you want to return to home, quiet environment, Winterville, North Carolina is designed for you. The major trod first is by the North Carolina Department of the Transportation. I put it in a positive perspective. The community spirit is most visible during this time in events, in the annual town events. These are not just small gatherings. These are the major regional draws, and the biggest one that you need to know about it is Winterville, North Carolina Watermelon Festivals. This has been established since 1985, which is a little over 40 years. And it's a multi-day fair with a parade, live music, carnival rides, and yes, a watermelon also eating contest, that's why they call it Watermelon Festival. And it draws actually the entire community of the Winterville, North Carolina together.
Other things to talk about, Winterville Recreation Park is a lot of 24-acre facility. They host other events like the Easter egg extravaganza, there's summer concerts, there's movie nights. So you can see if you're looking for a quiet, family-friendly atmosphere where community is just what you're looking for in your social calendar, here is a nice place for families, and it's not going to necessarily be for the city anomalies. Now let's talk about that because that blends into what I'm talking about, which is family and safety. These are the number one draws people will see online all the time. What the magazines will will write about Winterville, and it really separates it from other theirs. And the statistics are going to prove this. Winterville is ranked every single year in the high end of it. Currently, it was ranked at number 4 at the safest cities in North Carolina. But if you look at if you're adding 1,000 residents a year, that's a big number, and you pay attention. And Winterville's violent crime is virtually zero. It's 0.7, so it's very small. The national average is 4.6. So for that alone, you're telling we're not really that. Property crime is, again, even smaller here. It's 12.5. National average is 24.9. So Winterville is known as a more safer place. And if you're looking at the numbers, the safety record is there. You can find it everywhere online.
Exactly. Then you have the school. Winterville, North Carolina is served by the Pitt County, North Carolina, which is our county system, which holds a B+ rating from niche.com, which is, we always, as a real estate agent, we tell you that don't take our words. Just really go to greateschool.com or niche.com and do your research. That's what we always advise you. But these are some of the best schools in Pitt County, North Carolina, and we have clients who specifically actually request a neighborhood zone, for example, for Wintergreen Elementary School or Hope Middle School or DH Condy Schools District.
Almost everything.
That's widely considered the most sought after schools with the pattern of the success in whole state of North Carolina.
Now, beyond the K through 12, you have Pitt Community College, which I actually think is awesome because they teach things at that community college that I never saw taught at community college, like HVAC, electric, plumbing. They do not teach that in other places, which I think is amazing. And then you have East Carolina University, which is a few miles away. This means that you have a lot of education presence around us, and you have the ideal setting for making sure your kids are there. The next one to talk about is affordability and housing. And this is what we love because, of course, that's our job, right? So when you're looking for quality of life, we know that housing market can be volatile, but Winterville has not been volatile. It's been pretty steady, and it's actually, compared to national averages, very much more affordable. So the median average is $340,000 compared to the national average of $460,000. You're saving a lot of money.
Exactly.
I can't do the math in my head right now for whatever reason, but you can see the number difference. When you combine the housing affordability, there's new construction, 1,000 people moving here a year, you can see it is a very favorable economic landscape for the residents who stay here.
Exactly. So what kind of houses do you get for your money? The housing stock is actually quite diverse. You have traditional homes that built from 1990. By the way, the first houses that built in Winterville, North Carolina, as my wife said, the north part of Winterville, it built in 1998. Therefore, the houses literally are 27, 28 years old. You have mid-century ranch-style houses, and near downtown, you can even find historic colonial revivals.
You also have, not that far away, we're talking about brand new construction. So we have everything here. A lot of towns people ask about a lot are Windsor, Pinecrest, Charleston Village. These are known, and they look at it and they see as a lot of peaceful, well-maintained areas. I'm just throwing out a couple there because you are going to get the yard, which provides the actual outdoor, but maybe you're looking for something else, and we'll talk about your specific needs when we're talking. And the last thing we're going to talk about is economics. Economics, which I love, and recreation, which is
exactly. Therefore, economic, which is number 5 in our list, is your proximity to economic and recreation hubs. Exactly. Living in Winterville, North Carolina, pretty much giving you the best both of the worlds scenario. Your economy is strictly linked to Greenville, North Carolina, which again, the Winterville, North Carolina is a suburb to Greenville, North Carolina, and major employers, including East Carolina University, with the over 5,900, how much is that?
5,900.
900 employees. You also have the ECU, East Carolina University Medical Center, that used to be Wyden's Medical Center, but now is all under umbrella of the East Carolina University, which gives you actually massive care of the education hospital, which they have treatment and education at the same time. We have also robust manufacture sector here, and with the companies like Grady White Boats, Cadillac providing thousands of the job. And these are not even mentioning other jobs like high-tech jobs that came to the area. That shows you that these are a stable professional opportunity right now in your backyard if you want even to move and work in the area.
Now let's talk about the beach, right? We're not on the beach. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's a day trip to go to the beach. So I can go to the beach and back in a day and have a great time over the weekend, whatever I'm looking. And if I need to get to Raleigh, it's a little over an hour. So I can be in Raleigh. I can be at the beach. But I can also make sure I come home and I don't have I don't have to deal with the flooding and the erosion of the beach. I don't have to deal with, once you get out of Raleigh, you don't have to deal with that crazy traffic. So you're getting in, I can get to everything I need if I want to go to those metropolitan areas, if I want to go to the cultural activities, I want to go have fun at the beach. I can get to all that, but Winterville is not, I go to the beach I wish I did. I go to the gym every single day. We have everything that you possibly need around here, but if you're looking for that extra stop, we can get there quick. And that's really what I want to say. So let's bring it all together.
Exactly. Therefore, Winterville, North Carolina has successfully blended this agricultural roots with the demand of the modern suburban life and is forward-looking but is deeply connected to its past. And what is it?
Basically, if you're an individual or family place who values safety, community, and above all, affordability, this is a place where you're going to get a little bit more harmonious balance. So if you are looking for the slice of the good life, as Winterville's slogan is, I can't wait to talk to you about that. So number one is, of course, finding where it's going to work for you. Step two is going to find out, making sure that we can get you there as best we can and make sure it's working. So don't forget to download our relocation guide for Winterville in the description below, because that's going to give you a lot of details that we talked about and more, so you can really get the understanding of this area.
Exactly. Also the school zone that you're looking for, and give you a current look at the housing market pricing. Again, we are Alan Victoria, real estate agent in Greenville and Winterville, North Carolina, and we are here to help you, to handhold you from a start to finish, especially if you're relocating and you wanted to discover more information. Please go on the description, book a strategy call with us, with Alan Victoria, or call us directly. And also don't forget to look at all of our playlists here, everything about Greenville and Winterville, North Carolina that you wanted to know. And don't forget to subscribe and write us a comment. We love to hear your story and connect with you to help you, and have a blessed day.